Detectives tell me arson is one of the hardest crimes to solve. In this case, it took 6 months to get a good witness report. But investigators also think their suspect might have wanted to be caught.
The charred chassis started showing up in March. 4 on the first night, then more every month, all in the neighborhoods near North Main Street. Police knew they were looking for someone who lived nearby. On Friday, they found their man, 23-year-old Alexis Brown.
He admitted to him doing at least 17 arsons. The detective rode around with him. He showed him the places where he set the fires.
A neighbor noticed someone scoping out cars along East Virginia Street and called police. When Brown walked right out from behind a house, investigators say it was enough to tie the evidence together.
I thank my angels for not letting it catch fire.
Linda May nearly became the latest arson victim. She was woken by officers last week who were already busy examining her car tucked in the backyard and a pile of papers on the passenger seat.
I had tried to light the edge of the papers, but they wouldn't ignite for some reason. I've been without a car, and that would have devastated me.
The big question, why? Detectives tell me Brown said that he was having a lot of personal issues. He was drinking and using prescription drugs. He said it was a release, a vent. Investigators say it was also a call for help.
The cars targeted weren't necessarily expensive or full of valuables. In fact, they had nothing in common except for one thing. Most of them were unlocked.
If your car was locked, more than likely he wasn't going to bother it.
I've always left it unlocked because of the fence and the gates, and, I felt it was safe, but now I do lock it.
Brown is being held on $50,000 bond, facing just 2 counts of arson for now. I learned he's had several arrests on marijuana and alcohol charges. So far this year, Evansville has twice the number of car arsons as it did in 2007. Jonathan Lee, News 25.